Ding, indeed. Yes, it's the show with the obvious name, Your Music Live. Why? Because we play your music and we do it live. Yes, my name's Pete Johns, and every week for about 2 hours we play the best independent music in the world, and we do it every week thanks to our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid. If you want to release your music to Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Amazon, Tidal, all the places, one-stop shop. DistroKid. Save yourself 7% off on any DistroKid plan. Just use the link up the top there or the handy dandy little QR code. We're going to crack on because we've got too much amazing music for me to just dilly-dally here this week. So we're going to crack on with our very first track. This is an artist, very first time here on the show, artist by the name of Vinnie Montague, and their track called Behind to kick us off in style here on Your Music Live.
I spend every minute, every hour wishing you away. It's insane. You say that if change like it's a bad thing, maybe you should do the same. You're insane. Called you like a month ago and I'm still waiting for your response. Cause that's what you want. Saying I'm the worst but you're the one who still hasn't moved on. I'm good, I'm gone, yeah, yeah. I'm good, I'm good night and goodbye. I'll fall asleep and leave you behind. I'll make sure that you never cross my mind. You think I'm hurt but really I'm fine. Cause I left you behind. Expect for me to trust you after all you ever did was lie. I'm not even gonna try. I stopped caring weeks ago cause all it did was waste my time. Go cry, yeah, yeah. Go cry, go cry. Good night and goodbye. I'll fall asleep and leave you behind. I'll make sure that you never cross my mind. You think I'm hurt but really I'm fine. Cause I left you behind. Go do your worst. Don't waste your words. Don't worry if they get hurt. You know they did it first. Yeah, yeah. You know they did it first. Yeah, yeah. You know they did it first. Good night and goodbye.
Super cool stuff there. Vinnie Montague for the first time here on Your Music Live. And yeah, that is how you do a fresh sounding synth pop vibey kind of track. So really good stuff there. And a little secret on this one, this just goes to show how uncool I am. I'm now exactly a generation away from what is hip and cool because my daughter put me onto Vinnie. She's like, Dad, you're going to like this. And I gave it a spin and went, yeah, I do. Let's see if he wants to be on the show. So welcome to the community, Vinnie, a very super talented young dude creating some great music. Go and check out that. And all of the songs we play will be linked down in the description. So I recommend that you get yourself on down there and go over to YouTube and listen to folks on Spotify, SoundCloud, wherever folks are sharing good music. You should go and do that. We are going to continue on here. Don't forget, if you're new to the show, how it works is you submit your song. There's a little QR code or a link down in the description. You submit it, and then I go through and we put together a playlist of amazing epic indie tunes every week. And then if you're on the show, you'll get a little email saying, guess what? We're going to play your song. But if you're not on the show, don't stress too much because we do a little segment in about 20 minutes called Play My Fire Beat. So you've got an opportunity to have your song played right here, right now on the show. Speaking of the show, we're going to play our next tune. This is a little artist by the name of King of Rockets, who always creates amazing tunes, and this time is no exception. They say, hi Pete, this is a recent remix of a track I wrote in 2021. Thanks for listening, my friend. And no, thank you for submitting. So let's give this one a spin, shall we? It is the classic King of Rockets tune, a remix of Give and Take here on Your Music Live.
Live and let live.
Little bit of King and Rockets. Yeah, they're taking it to the bridge, but we're going to have to fade it down. Yeah, we play about 1 to 2 minutes of tracks here on Your Music Live. That's how we can get through so much amazing music. But that one is really cool. You're going to walk around tapping your toes and nodding your head and going, give and take, because it's just a cool little hook. And it works really well. I really like the remix of that one. And King of Rockets creates some really, upbeat, vibey kind of tunes. And that one is absolutely no exception. Welcome aboard. If you're just joining us here, if you're strolling on in, you've only missed a couple of songs, but they've been absolute corkers. So you will want to go back and check it out from the start. We had Vinnie Montague up first, and then we had King of Rockets. And now, are you ready to cronk it up? Because we're going to cronk it up. Turn this one up to 11 because we've got a Kronk Song anthem here for you. Now, if you don't know Kronk Song, he is the artist who provides the theme music. When you watch the show and you hear Your Music, Your Music, Your Music Live, who Chris Lane Sr. said sounds like yummy. It's one of those songs that because it's got a repetitive thing, it can kind of sound like something different, but it is Your Music Live. At least that's what Kronk Song told me. This week, Kronk Song says, I hope you are well. I am, thank you. Recorded in GarageBand using three GarageBand fuzz boxes. This is a 2-minute song I did a while back. I just listened to it again and it made me smile. The usual Kronk nonsense for your oral delight, brackets or not. Keep up the good work. And that is from Kronk. So we are going to listen to this track. It is simply called 3 Fuzz Units. And we're going to play it live here on Your Music Live.
3 fuzz units and a digital amplifier, sounding like the brain's jet engine. It's just go on fire. Why don't you talk to me? Ask me why I should feel inspired to write this song with so much buzz. Perhaps I'm tired of all those pretty little songs I hear on the radio. I'm gonna step on the fuzz and go, man, go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. 3 fuzz units and a digital amplifier, sounding like the brain's jet engine. Just go on fire. 3 fuzz units and a digital amplifier, sounding like the brain's jet engine. Just go on fire. Why don't you talk to me? Ask me why I should feel inspired to write this song with so much buzz. Perhaps I'm tired of all those pretty little songs I hear on the radio. I'm gonna step on the fuzz and go, man, go. Why don't you talk to me? Ask me why I should feel inspired to write this song with so much buzz. I must be really wired.
Yes, you must recover from the fuzz that is Kronk Song there with 3 fuzz units. A little bit Bowie, wasn't it? Very rock and roll there. Did take me back to going to the guitar shop. Did anyone else do this? Surely you did. Guitarists, you go to the guitar shop and you just try. Can I try the Metal Zone now, brah? Can I try the Super Muffy Fuzz now, brah? I'm pretty sure those were both the names of actual pedals. Anyway, I digress. Very cool stuff there from Kronk Song. And if you want to be cool like Kronk Song and submit a song to the show, all you need to do is use that little QR code there or the link down in the description, or just go to studiolivetoday.com/YML, which is what Treatment in Progress did a while ago. This submission was from last year, but it's such a good song. I didn't want us to miss out on it because sometimes we just have to play catch up and we're juggling and I'd make excuses, except that we have the lovely problem of having too many cool songs and not enough time. So we'll get there eventually. We'll catch up. So we're going to play this one from Treatment in Progress. They say recorded in 1997, mixed last month. Not much done to the song since it was recorded, added keys and some backing vocals. We have 13 songs that will be released soon. This song talks about some some news at the time and references watching The Tube, which is TV. So there you go. Some 1997 references for you. Let's see if we can pick up on some of them. It's called Full Life, treatment in progress on your Music Live. In progress and Full Life here on your Music Live. Yeah, that says 1997 to me. That's that late 90s goodness with just those sludgy kind of driven guitars. And I like it. Someone said it had a natural live feel. Yeah, it really felt like it was recorded live. In a good way, I don't think it was even on a click track. I think it was kind of slightly moving, and I think that's the sound of the 90s, where it's like, we didn't have no click tracks, man. We're all recording to friggin' analog. But it was very cool. Mark said that we might have some clipping coming through here. Yeah, I think I had my gain up too high on my mic, and my mic was too close to my face. And when I get excited, I talk too loudly. So I think because I'm pretty stoked about the lineup today, I was probably clipping. So let me know if it's happening again, but I've turned things down a little bit so that hopefully I can protect your ear holes from any more clipping, any more digital artifacting, which always sounds pretty shoddy. So apologies for that one. Live off the floor, there you go. Yeah, definitely had that live sound, and very much legit classic rock. I love that the stuff that I thought was modern and contemporary is now classic rock. I'm like, classic rock, that's like 60s and 70s, bro. And it's like, no, Pete, I'm sorry. You're old, and 90s is now classic rock. That's the way it's going to go. Alrighty. Yeah, no click. Absolutely. Yep. So, forget about that click. If you want to submit music, if you're like Shakazaya and you want to submit music, just use that link there. Use that to submit the song. There's a QR code there, or you can use a link down in the description, just like our friend Princess LDG has done. Princess LDG in 2022 quickly became one of the favourite folks. Yes, this lady right here, one of the favourite folks in this community. She's the queen of Discord. She's the question answer extraordinaire. but she also just happens to create some pretty darn cool music, and this one's no exception. This is a little instrumental ditty from Princess LDG that we're going to spin for you now. It is called Breaking Free, and we're going to spin it live on your Music Live. I love it when a plan comes together there. Yeah, very cool stuff there. And Princess About That One says, I did something different in this music track. I was messing around with the new sounds out of curiosity. This is what I came up with. I had much fun. Boom. Yeah, sometimes the best plan is to have no plan, to just go into it and create and see what happens, see what comes out of that creative brain of yours. And that's what's lurking inside the mind of Princess LDG. So very, very cool stuff there. Thank you for sharing it. And yeah, that's what I say. When people are like, oh no, I can't make any music, I'm completely unable to, just make something, just noodle. You'll be surprised where your noodles lead sometimes. And there's heaps of videos on this channel about how to inspire yourself when you have writer's block. Just search Pete Johns musician block or writer's block, and yeah, I got ideas. You can watch me struggle around with it, but yeah, very, very cool track there from Princess LDG. Someone asked what the other QR code for is. I can't remember if that goes to, does that go to studiolivetoday.com or does that go to the DistroKid promo page? Either way, you can get to either from either, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to be weird. I'm going to take a snapshot of it right here on my phone, because that's what you can do if you've got a phone. There you go. It takes you to the DistroKid FAQ. See, that's smart. I'm smarter than I thought I was. So that'll take you straight to the DistroKid FAQ, where you can find out everything you need to know about our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid. And it's right there on the Studio Live Today website, so everything else is available. There you go. Now you know, Desolate Morning. Now you know. Speaking of DistroKid, we're now going to play our Slap of the Week. Because if you're not familiar, DistroKid have a very cool platform called slaps.com. It is a free way to share your music. It's like SoundCloud before SoundCloud got all like up in their own business. I love you, SoundCloud, but you know what you're doing. It's so full. It's like what Twitter and Instagram and Facebook have all become. They had a really good platform that worked really well. Then they had to monetize it. And look, I don't begrudge people monetizing things. I would be a giant hypocrite if I did, because this is my full-time job. But at the same time, don't put everything on there. Like you go to SoundCloud now and it just hits you with all these different flashing things. And I'm like, no dice. Anyway, we're going to come over to slaps.com and we're going to play this track from Gary. I keep wanting to call him Jerry Ford. Gary Ford, who said, this track was recorded and mixed in my home studio. It's about taking everything on the chin that life throws at you to get back up and carry on. Love the premise. Love the tune. Perhaps even more. Brand new, fresh repost here from Gary Ford. It is called Beat You Down, Your Music Live.
Down on luck and feel like giving up. Well, come on now, time's not running out. Beyond the shadow of a doubt. Don't need your makeup by your force of nature. It will bend and break you, so face it here and now. Just gotta figure it out somehow. It's hard to penetrate your soul when all is lost around. Just when you're flying high and then the next you fall into the ground. Don't let it beat you down. Don't let it beat you down. Like a dream shifter, it's been to hit ya. That twisted sister left you in the lost and found. Now you're a victim to that sound. It's hard to penetrate your soul when all is lost around. Just when you're flying high and then the next you fall into the ground. Don't let it beat you down. Don't let it beat you down. Don't let 'em beat
Gary
you down.
Ford taking no prisoners with that one. That is an absolute one. Does it slap? Oh yeah, it does. What a cool tune. And as you can see there here on slaps.com, I can throw fire on this. Got to 50 bits of fire to throw on each song if you want to. I've saved it in there, and sharing is as simple as doing that. Copying the link and you're good to go. And you can come down here and I can just say, just spun this on YML. Folks really dug it, because I think you did. And here's the cool thing about slaps.com. I discovered, that sounds a bit wanky. I found the first song that I played from Gary Ford about a month ago. Before that, never heard of him before. Never heard the rockin' tunes that he puts out there. In the last sort of month, we've played 2, maybe 3 even songs of his now. And now I and all of you, the 500 to 1,000 people that watch YML every week, now are aware of Gary Ford. And I love that. I love that. That's what this show was for. That's why I created Your Music Live, was to share awesome creators and have that cross-pollination that goes on, which now you know. See, now you know the secret. You can go and also follow Gary Ford over there on DistroKid. DistroKid are our sponsors, and I thought we'd have some fun here today, because one thing that DistroKid have is a very cool AI art generator. We played with this about 6-7 weeks ago, and I haven't really played with it since. I've been working on it and sort of updating it and changing it over time. So I thought we would go in there and let's just say, what was that called? That was called Beat You Down. This could get a little bit interesting, but you can do this right now. You can play along at home. You can go to distropick.com, which is from our sponsors, DistroKid. And if you've used AI art generators before, you know what we're doing here. You put your prompt in here. And what does this beat you down? So what I'm going to say is, man is beaten down by a cartoon drum set. Oops, not a Craytoon, by a cartoon. I like that. I like beat you down, because I've got the the double meaning there of the beat of the drum, but a man is beaten down. This could get a little bit weird, but we're going to generate the image and see what happens, because that's the fun of doing something like this. You never quite know what you're going to get. Is it going to be safe for work? I'm getting a little bit concerned with this now, but let's see. And you can see there while we wait, you can see some of the cool images that folks have created. Oh, I kind of like those. There's some interesting stuff going on there. I don't know what this one looks a little bit cool. It's a whole montage. There you go. It's like because I said cartoon. It's created this whole thing, so we could either clip out a part of it or we could use it all there. That's pretty cool. I kind of like it. So you can put anything in here. It's got different things that you can do. You can use like portrait mode and medieval, cinematic. Let's go with a paint this time. So if we go paint here and we'll go princess. Well, this is in honor of Princess LDG. Princess likes to sing death metal all the time. And we'll just see what a paint work of this will look like. Again, you can lose hours to this, but it's all free. It's all provided by DistroKid, so go and play with it. And of course, while we're doing this, DistroKid are not just for creating AI artwork. You can, of course, release your music to all the platforms, to Spotify, Apple Music. Oh, hello. Okay, that's going to haunt my dreams and nightmares. There you go, Princess. There's I'll leave that up there. There's your new album cover. That's actually kind of next level cool. So there's a lot of fun that you can have over there at DistroKid. Yes, you could be a death metal princess. I like it. So we do thank DistroKid for their sponsors. They've been sponsoring this show for over 2 years now, which is amazing. Like, that's their dedication to independent music. They want you. Yes, they're a business, and yes, they're going to help you get your music out there. But I know the folks at DistroKid, and they are independent music freaks, just like the rest of us. So they want to help you get your music out there. There you go. There is the information from Mr. Thomas Kreiss. Let's grab ourselves another slaps track. I didn't mean to do this, but I've double slapped. I've put 2 slaps tracks in a row here. This one comes to us from Pat Lowe, and he says, the name of this song is Hurt Me, I'm Yours. I wrote and recorded the song in my home studio. The song reminds us that sometimes love is meant to be. Love at first sight is a rare event, but when it happens, grab it with both hands. I like it. Good sentiment. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? This is Pat Lowe and Hurt Me, I'm Yours, here on Your Music Live.
I'm a man, I'm a fool, I'm so in love with you. Take me, hurt me, I'm yours. I need love, I need warmth, and someone for my side. You're the one I choose. I need your love. I want you. Oh, I need your love. Take my hand, I'm yours. I'm a man, I'm a fool, I'm so in love with you. Take me, hurt me, I'm yours. When I'm dreaming and I'm all alone, it's you that I see, laughing and smiling at me. Oh, loving.
Pat Lowe with a classic tune there, Hurt Me, I'm Yours. Oh man, I dig it. It takes you in directions that are classic yet very different. It's marked there as country, which I guess it is a little bit country, but it's a lot bit cool. I really dug that, Pat. And yeah, like nice use of the instrumentation there. Sounded like some garage band work, but yeah, like really good lyrics and really nice sort of, I don't know, a head scratcher. Makes you think, because you kind of don't know where it's going, and I like that. Really good stuff there, and thank you. Please continue to share. So there you go, you were slapped twice, a double-decker slap here on the show today. All right, we got our Play My Fire beat coming up right after this song. We're going to play this one from Soul Extension, and then hang around because you'll have a chance to have one of your songs played live here on this very show. Soul Extension say, wanted to try a different style of singing for this one. Happy with how it turned out. Recorded on my iPad mini in GarageBand. Let's give it a spin. It is Soul Extension. It's called Stars here on Your Music Live.
For death. Listen for the signs. Inhale, take a breath. Let us try to forget.
Chillaxing is the word there, isn't it? Very relaxing, chillaxing kind of vibe there from Soul Extension and Stars here on your Music Live. Very natural and honest sound, very emotional. It hits you in the feel, doesn't it? Yeah, good song, good production, all round. Awesomeness there from Soul Extension. Another amazing artist name. I love you folks and your artist names. The tone on that one, how good was it? Just that bring, really clean, crisp tone. Sounded great. All right, it is time. It is time to do our Play My Fire beat. And Mark just reminded me that I forget to ask you to hit the like button. I rely on your ability to remember, which I never do when I'm watching a live stream, so I don't know why I would, but it does actually help out. It tells the YouTube robots that you're liking what you're hearing, and it goes and tells all the other YouTube robots to tell other people to come and watch the show. So if you can do me a solid, and if you would like to hit the like button, that would make me super happy. And in fact, I've decided to make our keyword today, like. There you go. Oh, what a self-fulfilling sort of underhanded tactic here. No, if you put hashtag like in the chat right now, then you will have an opportunity to have one of your songs played. So the way this works is it's a random drawing. If you put hashtag like in the chat right now, then you may have your name picked out. So if you're like SM Borthwick, it'll spin it up, and if your name is chosen, then all you need to do is let me know your name, the name of the platform, and the name of the song, and we'll spin it. We can't do links. I know it would be easy if you could just post a link. We can't do links because then all the bots come in and they take over the world, and no one likes that, do they? So if you want to put hashtag like, then it will give you an opportunity to win our Play My Fire beat for this week. In fact, we do two of them. So for the first half of the show, we do another one in the second half. So hashtag like if you would like that opportunity. While we wait for that, let's play a track from Jerry Gomes. Yeah, we haven't heard from Jerry in a while, and Jerry always creating great music. He says, here's a little ditty I wrote about the crazy world that we live in. It was recorded in GarageBand iOS and mastered using Trinity, and it is called Same Old News. Jerry Gomes, your Music Live. Very good stuff there from Jerry Gomes. Oh, guitar solo. Should we hear a little? I get a little bit of a George Harrison, Travelling Wilburys almost even vibe out of that. Just, yeah, or even Tom Petty. Does anyone else feel that? Like that 80s kind of rockabilly groove? But yeah, very cool stuff there from Jerry Gomes. Dire Straits, yeah, maybe a little Dire Straits as well. Definitely that kind of late 70s, early 80s kind of vibe in there from Jerry Gomes. Same old news, and yes, that's why I don't read or watch or listen to the news anymore, because it's like watching a replay of a really bad movie that you didn't want to see in the first place. That's the way I look at the news these days. It's like, yes, it's boring, it's predictable, it's the same stuff. Anyway, we are here to embrace and enjoy the power of independent music and not listen to an old man yell at clouds and rant. We are now going to jump on over here and draw our Play My Fire beat. So you got about, I'll give you about 10 more seconds to put your entry in there. In fact, we'll kick Jerry Gomes back off, and we'll listen to a little bit more Jerry as we spin the wheel. And if you win, all you need to do is put your artist name, the platform name, and the name of the track. So if SM Borthwick wins, he would go artist, SM Borthwick, platform YouTube, song, what's the one you did about the strawberry jam or something? Something like that. I've realized that most of the clipping is when I laugh at my own bad jokes or that I get too close to the mic. So I'll keep trying to stop doing that. I need a new mixer that has a built-in limiter. This Zoom live track is great, but I need the next bottle up. All right, let's give this one a spin, shall we? Bring us in, Jerry. Good luck, everyone.
The world is so screwed up now that I think it's quite insane.
Who's gonna win the free play on your music live? It's Howling Fret Fumbler. Congratulations, my friend. Howling Fret Fumbler. We're going to hear a song from you in just a moment. I think we have a Howling Fret. Do we have a Howling Fret Fumbler song on the? Maybe we don't today. Maybe I was making that up. But yes, Howling Fret Fumbler. You may choose a song of your own choosing. Yeah, you. So Martin will go away and decide which from his back catalogue. I think you'd submitted one, but I couldn't fit it into the show this week or something like that. So feel free to play that one or play a completely different one, because we will get to that one in a future show. So while Howling Fret Fumbler is deciding on that one, we're going to play our next track, which comes to us from Luke. From Beats by Luke. We're going to jump over to the cloud of sounds and give this one a spin. He says, tried to keep falling in love forever under 5 minutes and failed again. Sit back and relax. Well, that's all right. It doesn't matter. What's that? 6 minutes 56. That's a solid effort. But we'll give it a spin. We'll listen to at least a minute or two of this one, shall we? Beats by Luke. Falling in love forever here on Your Music Live. Give that ivory a wee tinkle. Wait, did tinkle? Very good stuff there. Yeah, nothing wrong with a long, especially an instrumental track, because it kind of it kind of just keeps going, doesn't it? It's like that revolving, rotating kind of vibe. Very nicely done indeed there from Beats by Luke. Thank you for sharing that one. And 3/4 or 6/8 time. Can't beat a nice waltz melody, can you? Greetings from Germany. Hello to you, Independic. I like it. Cool name. I like it a lot. Very cool stuff. Yeah, nice piano melodies there. Very nice, smooth groove. We'll play another track because still just waiting on Howling Fret Fumbler to tell us their track. Now, I know if you put a link in there, which makes absolute common sense, it won't show up. So even if it looks like you've posted a link, just in case that's what you've done, it won't show up. So all you need to do is let us know the platform, your artist name, and the song name, just in plain text right here in the chat. And I will then go and do the hard work and search it up. Otherwise, you know what happens. Prawn bots galore. So we'll play one more tune while we see what Howling Fret Fumbler would like us to spin for their Play My Fire beat. And we're going to play this one that comes to us from Dystopian Sorrow. And they say this is Desolate Mornings BandLab band's new track called Come Home. The band's called Dystopian Sorrow and features me on drums. I love that. A BandLab band, an online collaborative band. And we're going to give this one a spin. There you go. I'll search that one up and that'll be our next track that we'll play here from Howling Fret Fumbler. But while I fumble my way around trying to find that track, we're going to give this one a spin from Dystopian Sorrow, epic band name by the way, Come Home on your Music Live. That is shoegaze-tastic. Would that qualify as shoegaze? I get in trouble. When I talk about genres because I'm like, man, that was a great synth pop song, and someone will be like, actually, Johns, that was synth wave trap, and I'm like, okay, if you say so. So yeah, but I like it. I dig it. I like the grungy, just dirty, slow, grimy, just awesome. I like it. Gothic 80s, yeah, maybe. Dark, definitely sludgy and doomy. Dystopian Sorrow, great name for the band, fits it perfectly. Doom metal. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like that slower type of metal, I never think of as metal. To me, metal has to be like, but you're right, it doesn't have to be. Who says anything has to be anything, by the way? at the end of the day, the people that worry about that sort of stuff probably just need to take a chill pill, brah. Take a chill pill, brah. All right, we're going to play some Howling Fret Fumbler, who won our Play My Fire beat, and he said that last time I played him with his 9-month-old, and this time around he's got his 9-year-old in the background of this track. So we're going to play this one, Down by the Riverside. He's wearing a Pulp Fiction t-shirt, so you know that he's cool. Howling Fret Fumbler here on Your Music Live.
Sweet as sugar cane, smooth as coffee bean, eyes as black as the night. She was sleeping when they came calling and stole her off in the fight. Swept away in a tiny vessel and locked in chains in a dream. Sold from market to foreign farmer, then washing clothes in a stream. Down by the riverside, she washed away her pride. Tide. Down by the riverside, she washed away her pride. Down by the riverside, love rise up with the tide. He was bright and good with numbers and worked the farmer's books. The other girls said he was quiet and only talked to the rooks. But she could see that he was beautiful, eyes as black as the night. But she kept silent, and when he came around, she ducked out of his sight. Down by the riverside, she washed away.
Very cool stuff there. Yeah. How much do you want to be hanging out in that creative space with Howling Fret Fumbler and Howling Fret Jr.? Very cool stuff, and I love. That's why I love doing the Play My Fire beat segment. I know it sort of started as a bit of a half joke, but again, I'm going to use that word. It sounds a bit wanky, but the serendipity of just a random number generator picking out Martin, and then him picking out that song, and then you folks hearing it. It just all, I don't know, it warms my cockles. The cockles of my heart. Haven't had a cockles reference for a while. Thank you again. If you're just joining us, welcome aboard to Autism Rocks. I see Michael Price, I saw slide on in there. The Mix Club's here. Scapular Winging Records. Hello to everyone. If I haven't said g'day to you, it's not that I don't love you. It's that we've got a lot of music to play. And sometimes I just can't. Yeah, otherwise, it would just be a roll call. It would be like Romper Room. I'd just be holding up a mirror calling out names, which is fine. If that's the stream you want, I'll do that. We'll do the name calling hour. It's like, just come into the chat and I'll say your name. That'd be the easiest and most boring show ever. Yes, cockle warming indeed. So that's down in the description now, along with all of the other songs that we've played here on the show. So far, we've got a few more tracks to play, and then we're going to have our halftime toilet break, crack on into some other tunes, some cover songs, some sampled songs, some remix songs, some inspired by songs. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've still got plenty of time to go here on Your Music Live. I'm going to play this one. This one came in recently from an artist called the High Viz Boys, which had me instantly like, yes, I need to know what this is all about. They say, she was that party girl. She would clown on all them boys. Bar music. We are from Detroit, Michigan. Cheers. And yeah, as soon as I saw High Viz Boys and saw this album art, I'm like, yeah, bring it on. Bring it on. Let's have a listen. So this is the High Viz Boys and Lock Me Down here on Your Music Live.
She was that party girl. She would clown on all them boys. She was singing, you can't lock me down. Said, boy, you gotta get up. Man, you gotta get your life up. Then maybe you can lock me down. I remember that summer. She was looking like, oh my God. She was singing, you can't lock me down. Then he got a little paper up, then he got a little famous. Now he's singing, you can't lock me down. I swear I grew up hating country. I don't know a single song. I just stood outside, just smoking cigarettes till I was gone. Oh yeah, I know she's showing up with her new man rolling up. I just hope she sees me with these new girls I've been holding up. I really hope your boyfriend come up, kick my ass so you can see the truth that he's a little bitch boy that don't have nothing to lose but you. She was that party girl. She would clown on all them boys. She was singing, you can't lock me down. Said, boy, you gotta get up. Man, you gotta get your life up. You gotta get your life up, baby. You can't lock me down. I remember that song.
What an awesome jam that is. Like, how do you not tap your toes and nod your head and just have a smile at the High Vis Boys there with Lock Me Down? Just so cool. It just fits perfectly. The name, the album art, the song, the vibe, it's just all brilliant. Really good stuff there. Enjoyed that one from the High Vis Boys. G'day Phil Gone. Thanks for dropping on by. Hello, the Semtex Cow. Yeah, really good production. Really well done indeed. G'day Barry Glenn. Yes, very good. Hello, the Amateurs. Yes, hello you. Yeah, good stuff there. We've got a few more tracks. Jigyo here. Don't forget, this show is brought to you by our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid. If you are like the you like the High Vis Boys and you have a cool song like Lock Me Down and you want to release it to all the platforms, DistroKid is the place to do it. You can release an unlimited amount of music for as little as $19.95 and you can save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan using the link up there, the QR code in the description. It's everywhere, man. Or just go to studiolivetoday.com/DistroKid. Little tip for you, if you're ever looking for anything here, just go studiolivetoday.com/whatever it is. Studiolivetoday.com/GarageBand is my GarageBand FAQ. DistroKid is my DistroKid FAQ. YML is the YML submission page. Like, you can guess it. I keep things simple around here because I'm a simple man with simple needs. We're going to play some Michael, a.k.a. Zealand Band. Why don't we flood the chat with those cool sleeping Z emojis and confuse the new folks? But Michael, a.k.a. Zealand Band, says, hi, Pete. A song about the purpose of blue. I didn't know blue had a purpose, so you and I are going to learn together the purpose of blue. Michael, a.k.a. Zealand Band, your music live. Just me, or are Michael's compositions becoming somehow more sophisticated while still maintaining that integrity and simplicity that makes them really cool? That was good. Again, I'm a sucker for a waltz time signature. If it's in 3/4 or 6/8, I'm all in. But that one was really cool. Very well done. Michael, a.k.a. Zealand Band. Powerful and gentle. That's a brilliant way to put it. Powerful yet gentle. And that's what people say about me sometimes. Not really. Very good stuff indeed. Yeah. Powerful and deep. Exactly. Right. Yeah, you folks. See, I rant on. I was saying this with Thomas. I had Thomas Christ on the podcast this week, and we were ranting. We were answering these questions, going deep and spending 10 minutes discussing things. And then you folks would like make one sentence statement, and I'd be like, yeah, that's exactly what we should have said 10 minutes ago. But good stuff there from Michael, aka Zealand Band. Yeah, good on you, Jerry Gomes. The High Vis Boys look like a fun group. And if you want to be like Jerry and you want to subscribe or follow or do whatever you do in the different platforms to all the folks that we've had here on the show so far, jump down in the description. They're all listed there for you. Side note, the second half's listed there already because I don't want to have to do it real time. So if you want to spoil the fun and find out all the songs we're playing, you can go and spoil it for you. But why not just sit back and relax and enjoy it? And then after the show, you can jump down there. Or during the show if you want to make sure you subscribe or follow or do whatever. Anyway, someone you should already be subscribed to, but if you're not, you can do that right now. And that is our friend PA. PA sent a track this week. I'm a few tracks behind with PA, but I keep just playing the newest one whenever she sends one in. She says, me and my imaginary friend want to drink coffee with you. Okay. Let's have a good time and talk about the broken society outside of our kitchens. By the way, who has a cool name for my friend? So this is a track called Misfit Line. It is EGO Part 2. It is the one, the only PA, and we're going to spin it live right here, right now on your Music Live. I think someone said I think this might be the best thing that they've seen PA do. And PA has created some absolute quality tracks, but that one is right up there. Just the blah blah colleagues, blah blah money. It's like LinkedIn. That could be every post in LinkedIn ever. Blah blah colleagues, blah blah money, blah blah fake. Yeah, totally good. I love it. Or Facebook, or Instagram, or TikTok probably. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of TikTok. But yeah, very cool. Very good commentary on the society we live in, but in a really fun way. Like, yeah, look, I love the big protest songs. I love, the real angsty, deep and meaningful stuff. That's cool too. But I love it when you're just taking the piss in such a fun way. So yeah, really, really meaningful, but at the same time, it just puts a smile on your face and says, you know what? Yeah, stuff's a challenge, but yeah, sometimes you just got to grin and have a bit of fun with it. Good stuff there from PA. Make sure you go and follow PA and all the artists we have on the show down in the description. We've got a couple of tunes to go, and then we're going to do our halftime toilet break. And there you go. Yeah, if you've got a name for PA's little friend, it's got to be something like, what is it called? I'd call him Linky. Because I don't know, I just got the idea of LinkedIn. It sounds so much like the BS that you hear on LinkedIn. But yeah, something like that. Something cute. He has to have a cute name. Something like that. All right, let's grab our next tune. This one comes to us from C. Michael Price. I love names like that are like C. Montgomery Burns. If I had this, I would be P. Michael Johns. So I'm a bit like C. Michael Price. But C. Michael Price has a track here, and he says, a song I wrote a number of years ago. Accompanying me on the bass is Todd McNeil, who did a great job holding down the low end. A song about waking up each morning and facing the repercussions of bad decisions. Thanks for watching. And that is from C. Michael Price. So let's give this one a spin, shall we? It is called Another Day. C. Michael Price featuring Todd McNeil, your Music Live.
Are you up?
I seem to lost away from where I've always been. No road can take me back again. I see the pavement and it's swaying back and forth to the beginning, but not back to the start. Body's weak and my life is filled with pain. Yeah, my mind hurts and I am hardly sane. Baby insane. Oh, what the hell am I supposed to do? My memories are blank and all that's left is empty bag.
C. Michael Price. How good is that? Really cool. Love the video. Love the song. Yeah, you're right. The bass was really good. The guitars. Love the that flanger on the guitars. Just worked perfectly. Really good vocals and backing vocals on that one as well. Well done. C. Michael Price crushing it. Yeah, fun tune. Good times there. And thank you for sharing it. Don't forget, you can go down and grab all of the tunes that we play here down in the description. Yeah, great mix. Yeah, ZZ Top. Yeah, kind of chugging along with ZZ Top sort of rhythms. And yeah, good stuff. Great song there from C. Michael Price. We got one more song in the first half, but do not fear, we will be around for another hour yet. We've got a heap more wonderful independent music to play for you here on the show, and we do it all thanks to our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid. Paul Brody says, I woke up from a dream a few months ago. In the dream, I had been writing a song. When I woke up, there was a beat and a song line somewhere in the dark. I filled in the blanks, and here's a song. It's about accepting where we are, even if it's not where we want to be. When we move forward, in spite of all, we find the way. Yeah, a lot of songs. It must be something about the last 3 years. A lot of songs about like overcoming things and facing things in the show this week. So I think it's just everyone's coming out of the tunnel that was 2020 to 2022. Let's give this one a spin. It is Paul Brody, Somewhere in the Dark, on Your Music Live. So cool. Yeah, really good animation, but a great song too. You got to have both, don't you? You can't have an amazing music video and a terrible song, and vice versa. But what Paul has done there is brought both of those together in a little bit of awesomeness. Yeah, just really good fun, isn't it? And the drums, great guitars, bass, vocals, all came together nicely in that one. Sign this kid up. Yeah, sign him up to something. I don't know what. I know. How much rock have we had in the first half of the show? We'll see if the second half can present, can perform like the first half. I think it can. I know the songs and I think it can. So don't worry. Don't worry, we got plenty to come. All right, we are at the halfway point, which means it is time for our toilet break here on Your Music Live, which is just an opportunity for old man Johns to stretch his legs, refill the water jug, and take care of some other business. And this week we got something a bit special, a bit different. So there's a bloke that I catch up with. I probably only see him once every 3 months or 6 months, and we talk music because he's a musician and creates music as well. And I said to him this time around, I'm like, because he knows I do YouTube, and I know he does music, and I said, "Hey, you got anything new?" And he's like, "Yeah, got a new one from my Neon Racer band name or artist name." And I'm like, "Cool, yeah, I'll spin it on my show. I'll make you the toilet break." And I'm thinking he was like, okay, I guess that's a good thing. So we're going to spin this one up while I take a little bit of a comfort stop. It is Neon Racer, and it is an amazing little synth wavy tune. It is called You Kept Me Running, featuring Lance Laser on vocals. I'll be back in 3 minutes and 5 seconds, folks, and enjoy this one. I'll see you soon. Neon Racer there with You Kept Me Running, our toilet break on Your Music Live for this week. Thank you for sharing that one. Welcome back, folks. If you're just joining us, yeah, you have missed the first hour and you have missed some amazing tunes. But the good news is that'll be available on the replay and you can watch it there, and we've got another whole hour to go. So everything is coming up you here today on Your Music Live. If you're having fun, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button that's right down below. You can also share the show, because remember, Sharon is Karen and Sharon is indeed Karen. So go ahead and share the show with your friends, because a lot of you are watching this because someone you like, someone you love, someone you respect, someone whose music you dig recommended you come along, share your music, and listen to the amazing independent artists that we play here on the show. All right, let's grab our next tune, and this bloke is here just in time. It is Russ8889 was watching The Game. Is that the American footballs? Isn't there an American football playoff tournament happening right now of the National Football League? Yeah. I don't know enough about NFL, but apparently there's lots of exciting football for the next few weeks, culminating with a Super Bowl, which I'm assuming is where everyone gets together and drinks beer and eats wings and watches big men bump into each other. I'm going to be in more trouble now than I already am with Russ, because I put this in our Under the Covers, but it's not a cover. It is inspired by and uses some sound, not even some sounds from, but uses some of the melodies from one of my favourite songs of all time, which is from The Smiths, How Soon Is Now. But it is a very unique and awesome creation from our own Russ8889, of which he says, "Hello Pete, a track taken from my documentary about the history of dance and electronic music from 1977 to 97 called Disco to Dog Tracks on Jade Star's channel. Used a couple of classic samples in this track. So whilst not a cover song, we're sticking it here in between the toilet break and our Under the Covers segment. So let's give this one a spin, shall we? Russ8889, Your Music Live.
Skies like when you were young.
They were long, clear, and there were lots of stars at night.
Russ 8889, doing as only he can and creating something super cool there with a little interpretation. I love it because I love one of my favorite little bits of that sample is the guitar at the start of How Soon Is Now that does the like does that beautiful stereo panning and tremolo. So yeah, Russ just took that and turned it into something super awesome, which we shouldn't be surprised by because it's just how he rolls. It's what he does. Good stuff. We're going to jump now into our cover songs proper, and we're going to kick off with Mr. Jonathan Linton, who's been sharing some impressive covers from his live gigs, and he's got another one here, one of my favourite Coldplay tunes, a tune by the name of Viva La Vida. So take it away, Jonathan Linton, here at Your Music Live.
I used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the world. Now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own. I used to roll the dice, feared the fear in my enemy's eyes. Listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. One minute I held the key. Next the walls were closing me, and I discovered my castle stand upon pillars of salt, pillars of sand. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my soul and shield, my missionaries in the foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, once you go there was never an honest word, but that was when I ruled.
Very cool stuff there from Jonathan Linton. I love it. The reason I don't cover that song too much is those high notes. I'm a little scared because they're like the very top of my range, but not surprisingly, Jonathan Linton hit them with perfection, and really cool stuff. Another great cover version of another very cool song there from Jonathan Linton. Thank you for sharing. We're going to crack on with our Under the Covers segment, and for folks from the UK, you would know this song well, Mr. Robbie Williams' song Millennium, and it is from Orchestra Eclipse. Says, hi Pete, I did a cover of Millennium by Robbie Williams, which takes inspiration from You Only Live Twice. Hope you enjoy. Let's take a listen, shall we? Do 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 do. Classic, brilliant version because I don't miss Robbie. I mean, I'm not saying Robbie Williams is not a tool bag. I don't know how to continue that sentence. But I must admit that riff, the da-da-da-da-da, is a really cool riff. I don't know if it's originally from that song or if it is actually, a lot of those riffs and things are inspired, like, Bittersweet Symphony was the old, like, Rolling Stones thing, and yeah. Anyway, irregardless, in fact, there you go. That is Millennium. Does anyone remember the Millennium? Yeah, when I talk to young folks and I'm just like, remember Y2K and the Millennium Bug? And they're like, whatever, boomer. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I'm old. Let's play the next one. This one comes to us from Paul Huffman, who says, while I was unable to play during pandemic early days, started home recording projects as sax covers. Who needs guitars? Absolutely. And this is super cool. So Paul sent me a whole playlist, and I had an enjoyable time last night scrolling through them. But this one that he submitted separately is definitely my favorite. It is the classic Cream tune, Sunshine of Your Love. And as interpreted by Paul on his sax. Take it away, Paul. The shirt is louder than the sax. No wonder sunglasses are involved. Very cool. I know the sax actually works well in that one, doesn't it? You wouldn't think it. That's probably why I wanted to play that one, because I'm like, it's the one of the tracks he sent me. It's the one that's the least likely to let a sax fit in. But yeah, pleasantly surprised indeed. And yeah, the shirt there, I want that shirt. Paul, let me know where you got that shirt. I want one. Really good stuff there from Paul Huffman and his wacky sax. Good stuff. Let's grab our next tune. This one comes to us from the one and only Wolfstone Studios. And this one says, Wolfstone covers Phoenix and add lyrics. Wait, what? Yeah. I know. So, I got this one come through. It says, hi, Pete. So we did the craziest thing. We took an instrumental jam from the group Phoenix, wrote lyrics, and all of a sudden, it's a song with vocals. The original name of the song was North. We just added to the top of the world, and here it is. So it is called, what is it, North to the Top? I don't know. It's confusing, but I think you're going to enjoy it. And I love it when people do things out of the box and left of center. So take it away, Wolfstone Studio.
When you start off with nothing, you want
really cool. I mean, you gotta say that that's a cool concept, and doing something like that. Yeah, how cool is it that we live in the future and you can do stuff like that? You can just collaborate with people. We had it recently that someone was collaborating with Brian May from Queen, was like singing along and playing along with Brian May. And now, yeah, there you go. Just finding a cool instrumental song and improving upon it by adding some lyrics. Well done there. Love it. Very cool stuff there from Wolf Stone Studio, where, guess what? We're behind time. I know it's so rare that I'm running late, so I'm going to have to get a move on, get a wriggle on. And we're going to do that by playing this next tune from Autism Rocks. It's Danny and Micah. And this week they are covering a very cool tune. They say My Own Worst Enemy, a lit cover, one of our favourite fun songs of all time. Micah on vocals and keys, Dad on guitar and bass, drums, programmed with Logic. Let's get those jazz hands in the air, shall we, for a little bit of Autism Rocks here on Your Music Live.
Forget about the things I said when I was drunk. I didn't need to call you back. I can't remember what was said or what you threw at me. Please tell me why. My heart is in the wrong one, and I'm speaking with my phone silent. I came into the window last night, and you're gone. So much to me, and my overstanding. Cause every now and then I kick the living mess out of me. The smoke alarm is going off, and there's a cigarette still burning. Please tell me.
You get to rock out with Danny and Micah and watch drunken idiots fall over at the same time. How can you do better than that? I don't know. Good stuff there from Autism Rocks. And don't forget, you can check out them and all the artists we play down in the description. Guess what? Do we have any fans of Happy Ron here? We haven't heard from Happy Ron for a while, and we don't often hear from Happy Ron here in the cover section. So Happy Ron's, actually we heard from him last week. I forgot that we played a song last week. We hadn't heard from Happy Ron for a while, but now he's back. And he says, closing song sung after the character died from a movie about a gambling man who traveled the world singing songs and killing people. Kind of the Happy Ron story. Again, you folks just keep getting to new levels of weirdness with your descriptions and the songs you're putting out there. So let's see what Happy Ron's up to this time with Ballad of Buster Scruggs on Your Music Live.
Let me tell you, buddy, there's a faster gun coming over yonder when tomorrow comes. Let me tell you, buddy, and it won't be long till you find yourself singing your last cowboy song. Yippee-ki-yay, and the roundup ends. Yippee-ki-yay, and the campfire dims. Yippee-ki-yay, he shouts and he sings when a cowboy trades his spurs for wings.
When they wrap my body in the bindling sheets,
And they take my 6 irons, pull the boots from my feet.
unsaddle my pony, she'll be itching to roam.
I'll be halfway to heaven under horsepower of my own. Yippee-ki-yay, when the roundup ends. Yippee-ki-yay.
Just a lot of fun there with Happy Ron doing his thing. Nice harmonica on that one, nice guitars, and I love the vocal pop in there, coming over the shoulder for a little vocal assistance there. Very good stuff there from Happy Ron. We got one more cover in our Under the Covers segment, and then we are going to do a Play My Fire beat, and then we do have a bunch more amazing original tunes to finish off the show here. So don't have to go anywhere yet. Plenty of great stuff to come here on the show this week. This one comes to us from Infarction, who we've heard from before. He says, on the back of the recent play on YML with a cover of The Smiths' How Soon Is Now. There you go, we've got a theme going. I've covered another popular song from 1985 by The Smiths, There Is a Light That Never Goes Out. All recorded and mixed on GarageBand on iPad and mastered in Grand Finale, video shot on iPhone and edited in LumaFusion. Hope you might play this one as well, Pete, and I hope the lovely YML audience will enjoy it. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? It is The Smiths cover, There Is a Light That Never Goes Out, here on Your Music Live. Absolutely, yeah. I was just thinking the same thing, Scott, that, Brian has continued to go from strength to strength with the covers and the songs that he's been playing and performing and sharing with us here. So very, very cool stuff once again. Well done indeed. Yes. What is it? Would sound like if Morrissey had the chip on his shoulder surgically removed. Yeah. Think what you will about Morrissey. The Smiths had some pretty good songs. The problem with the Smiths is that when you have a lisp like me saying the band The Smiths, it's why I never owned a Smiths record, because I couldn't walk into, I didn't want to walk into a record store and say, do you have the new Smiths record? Because the shopkeeper would just be like, do you have a rag, dude? I'll go look for you, but could you stop spraying me, bro? Let's continue on, shall we? Next up, we have Stone Dog. We'll play this first track of our originals, and then we will do the Play My Fire beat. They say, a song about not being yourself, written, performed, recorded, and mastered by me through GarageBand on the iPad, thanks to kit, tips, and guidance from you. Oh, very cool. Let's give this one a spin. Stone Dog, that's a cool name, and this is a cool album cover. Unbelievin' is the name of the track, and we're going to play it live here on Your Music Live.
I can't believe she said things are gonna go my way. I just believe instead she was leading me astray. I can't hold on to this, I feel it taking me over. And I can't believe she said we all have to chase our dreams. I just believe instead nothing is what it seems. I have to turn away before it takes me under. Lost on the way to finding my I can't believe in you if you don't believe.
A lot of cool stuff going on in that tune. Really like the vocals. The bass is excellent in there. Guitars are well balanced. Nice drum work. Yeah, good harmonies, as Mark says. Just real all-round good stuff there. Stone Dog. I think that's the first time we've played one of your tracks. I don't recognise the name, so yeah, if it is, very cool stuff. Hopefully we hear from you again in the future, because yeah, really, really cool tune. Good construction, good mix. Love the riff. Do, 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 do. All very, very good stuff indeed. So thank you for sharing that one. Don't forget that Sharon is Karen. And don't forget, if you missed the first half of the show and you missed my talk about distropic.com, this is Princess likes to sing death metal all the time in a painted artwork form, and I just think it's awesome. What we are going to do here, though, is we're going to do our giveaway, and we need a keyword. What are we going to use for our keyword this time? Let's do hashtag share, right? Because we did hashtag like. Remember, like, comments. I should have done hashtag comment. That would have been the funniest. If your comment is hashtag comment, but we're doing share. So if you want to have an opportunity to have one of your songs played right here on the show, live here today, put hashtag share in the chat right now. We're going to spin the wheel in a jiffy, and then if your name comes up, we will play one of your songs, a song of your choosing here on the show. So good luck, everyone. Hashtag share. And while you're writing hashtag share, don't forget to share the show. There's a button down below. There's a like button. There's a share button. You can comment. Do all those things, because that tells the YouTube robots that you like the show. And as much as I like it when you tell me you like the show, if you tell the robots, they're the ones that go off and tell everyone else. So let's play this song from Matt Dunning. He says, "Hi, hope all is well. This song is about following the rules of lockdown and sacrificing family meetups and ultimately the fate of someone so close, while those who made the rules didn't follow them." Who could we be referring to? All recorded in GarageBand iOS, apart from the vocals, in Cakewalk on PC. So this one is from Matt and Lucy. It is called Breathe, and we're going to play it live on Your Music Live.
The shops are now closing. It's all so quiet here. Dogs bark to the silence, but I'm safe inside here. On the screen there's a man who stares, says he loves us but does not care. How can we be in such pain? Fool is at the wheel, lying again, while we lost our friends. Where were you? Wine and dine parties, no regret too.
Yeah, I'm not sure on the vocals. Are they AI or are they real with processing? It's hard. See, that's the thing. We're through the looking glass here, people. Sometimes you just can't tell. Yes. Now, by the way, for legal purposes, that was Norris Jonsson who was featured as the photos there. Just in case you were wondering who that was. What is the thing? Don't talk about religion, politics, or sex. I think that eliminates about 98% of all music just quietly. So sometimes it's not possible to do. Very good stuff there from Matt Dunning. Matt did a good job on that one for sure. Should we do our Play My Fire beat draw? We've got 20 entries in there. You've got about 10 seconds to go before I hit the button here. In fact, you've got about 5 seconds to go. I'm sorry. If you happen to be the winner, all you need to do is put the name of your artist name, the platform, and the track title. Put them in plain text right here in the chat, and you'll have a chance to have your song played. Should we spin the wheel? Yo, DJ, get up and party. Do 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 do. Who's gonna win their opportunity to have a play on Studio Live today? It's gonna be Lou Reality. That's Leela to you and me. She's gonna choose a song, and we're gonna give it a spin. Yes, that's what's going to happen. So congratulations to Leela. Lou Reality had the 1 in 20 chance, and it came up Lou Reality on this occasion. So Leela will let us know which of her tracks she would like us to play, and we'll be doing that right up after this track. From Black Diamond, who says, a horror rock song released under the band name BDATBH. It was written by Anonymous. Ooh, creepy. I like it. I like the creepiness. Let's give this one a spin. Black Diamond, The Ghost Bride, on Your Music Live.
Come on, I'm blessed in by a candlelight. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's really cool. I dig it. If you don't know, Black Diamond does these sort of VHS horror rock kind of epics. That one was only 10.5 minutes. That's one of the shorter ones. But we learned the other day, Black Diamond was on one of my other live streams, and they were like, oh yeah, I'm just having my birthday. I'm 16. I'm just like, come on now with the talented folks. Very, very cool. Yeah, very dark undertones there. Alrighty, Leela has chosen. She has chosen Puzzle Game from Lou Reality on SoundCloud. All right, we're gonna have to go to the SoundCloud, the cloud of sounds. I don't know my French. What is the cloud of the sounds? No, I can't do it. So let's see if we can find Lou Reality on the cloud of sounds. There she is, and we're looking for the track by the name of Puzzle Game. Let's go Puzzle Game and see what we can find. I think we've got it. By Joe, I think we've got it. All right, let's jump into this track, open it up here, and give this one a spin. The winner of our second Play My Fire beat for this particular episode. It was Lou Reality, and she has chosen this track called Puzzle Game. We're going to spin it right here, right now, on Your Music Live. I look forward to the Leela Kazoo tune coming soon to a platform near you. Good stuff there. What a cool... That was a fire beat. I don't care what anyone says. That is legitimately a fire beat. Puzzle game from Lou Reality here on Your Music Live. We need more Leela, don't we? I know Leela's humble and doesn't often just share her music on the show here. But yeah, I think we agree. Hands up. Put your hands up in the chat if you want to hear more Lou Reality music right here on Your Music Live. I think we need it. I think it should happen. All right, let's continue on. Thank you for the fire beat there. How many tracks we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 tracks in 8 minutes. I think we're going long. I'm trying desperately to keep this show around the 2-hour mark, but we keep going a little bit over time. So I just need to keep reducing the number of songs that I put on the show. So eventually it's going to be like Your Music Live. Here's the 10 songs we're going to play on Your Music Live. No, not true. We are going to play this one, though, from Boogie and the Mean Machine. Yeah, cool name. They say, recorded with GarageBand. I wrote this song when I spent a long time in a clinic because of depression problems. I had to hide too long. I have written songs almost my whole life. Thanks a lot to your videos. Thank you. They're really helpful for me, and I get better at producing my songs. I can say this was the best medication against depression. Thank you. Yeah, very cool. It's definitely the case that sometimes... sometimes the best medication is medication, but I know what you mean. Like, sometimes music can be the ultimate healer. So I'm glad to hear that creating music has helped you out. Let's give this one a spin. It is Out of Sight. Boogie and the Mean Machine, Your Music Live.
Save our grace.
Cool stuff there. Out of Sight, Boogie and the Mean Machine. Yeah, very, very quirky, very good quirky. Like, just, I love that bump, 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 bump. Really good rhythm. Very cool stuff. Yeah, the groove is there. A bit country, a bit scat, right? It just had a really interesting kind of groove to it. Very cool indeed, and something very unique about it for sure. Very good stuff. Thank you for sharing that, and hope to hear from you again soon. How many great debut acts that we haven't played before have we played here on Your Music Live? I say it all the time. We love our usual suspects. We love the folks that share all the time, but it is super cool when we have these new artists that grace us with their amazing talent. So thank you to everyone who's shared your songs here tonight. Let's grab our next track. This one comes to us from our old mate Clint. Phantom Agent says about bad relationships. Aren't they all? Lol, hope you're doing good. Man, a few words. Phantom Agent's here with The Truth on Your Music Live.
Your life's a bore. Not gonna look at your curves. Don't point your finger anymore. You're getting on my nerves. never broke your window. I never broke your rules. I didn't burn your house down. I didn't touch your jewels. You were out too late last night, and I wanna know right now. You never told the truth in your life, so I wanna know right now. I never broke your window. I never broke your rules. I didn't burn your house down. I didn't touch your jewels.
How cool is that? Yes, our old mate Clint Kelleher, aka Phantom Agents, and another artist who has always been cool and always been fun. But every time I hear another tune from Phantom Agents, I'm just like, yeah, that's cool. That's really good. Yeah, the trippy visuals, the awesome vocals, and very well done. Yeah, he does. He makes some really funky tunes and some interesting videos. Has the complete package, our mate Clint. And Australian too. We had a few Australians here on the show today, which is cool. Alrighty. Next up, we have Song Farmer, who says, oh geez, Shigeyuki Ikanasawa started writing this song when he was 20 years old. It was his life dream to complete it and to do an English version. Now, this one's pretty special because I got an email from someone who put me onto this track, and there's a full, if you watch the whole video, it tells you a little bit more about it, but we're going to play it from the start of the song here, so we're just going to scroll it up to 1 minute 12. But this is a collection, a group of folks who create music using the Acapella app. And it's amazing what they've been able to pull together here. So I wanted to play this for you. Super fun, super cool song. It is called West Wind, and we're going to spin it up for you here live on Your Music Live.
Seen a lot of people that don't listen, reminding me of what goes missing as I go traveling down this road, chasing down dreams on the run. I'm leaving home tomorrow. These 19 springs I follow, opening my eyes up to unknowns, carried by sweet scents on the wind. Dry hot winds can blow you far away to unknown dreams, and may you go where no man feels cold and where no one feels helpless and all alone in the rain.
Very cool stuff. Probably best viewed on a mobile device. The only problem with apps like that, which is the Acapella app, is that when you try and convert it to like a landscape picture, you end up with something like that, which is a little bit challenging. But yeah, really nice song. Great vocals in that. People were talking about the bass there, which is very cool. So yeah, jump on over there. You can listen to that song. And I just love whenever someone produces with something like that. Like if you've played around with the Acapella app, you know how challenging, but how rewarding that would have been to all pull together there. So great job, well done, and thank you for sharing that one. Yeah, got the sound of a 60s classic for sure. Definitely. Good stuff there. Indeed, and thanks to Peter for sending that along so we could share it here on the show. Next up, we have Goth X. Goth X is about addiction. It is George Rosinski, and we're going to play this tune over on the Spotifys. So let's give this one a spin, shall we? Goth X on Your Music Live. Maybe from the start. Let's do it. Definitely a dark, brooding track there from George Rosinski. By the way, post language warning on the previous song that we just played there. That's all right, we're all grown-ups here. But yes, that was a cool tune. Yeah, like it. It's yeah, very, very Thomas Christ, right? Very Thomas Christ type song. I thought Tom would enjoy that one. So George Rosinski and their track, Goth X, my kind of jam too. We've got about 4 songs to go here on the show today, folks. Thanks so much for hanging out. Someone was asking before about where they can go to listen to all the wonderful songs we play on the show. Well, I make it super simple for you. All the links are in the description. So if you're watching here on YouTube, either live or on the replay, just jump down to that description. All the show notes are there, including every single track and every single link, even the Play My Fire beats that we've just added in. They're all down there for you to enjoy. So when the show's over, the show's not over. You got plenty of other stuff you can do. Go and check them all out. We're going to play this one. This is from Vivid Lane. They say, this song is about the doubts I have with new people I meet or even my close friends. I enjoyed writing and recording this song, so I hope you can enjoy. All right, let's give this one a spin. This is Doubts by Vivid Lane here on Your Music Live.
Say that you're always there, but I don't ever know if I should be prepared to have
your music live. How cool is that one? Doubts. Good topic, good song, well written, quite a jam. Someone was mentioning reverb, and yeah, look, I thought the same thing when I first heard this track. But I don't know, there's something about the dryness and the sincerity of that vocal that kind of works. Maybe a little delay, maybe just a little bit of slapback delay or something. Yeah, because it has a real bouncy feel. You don't want it to get muddy. You want to keep it tight. So maybe a little Beatles style slapback would have just, I don't know. I think it was good. I think it was cool. Hello, Jorge. Yes, really good indeed. Michael Thompson, g'day to you. Joe and Barry Glenn, hello to you. I haven't said hello to I put your things on the screen here, but I know we run out of time to actually say specified g'days to everybody. All right, we've got 3 more songs, and you know what that means. It is time for our anti-penultimate song. If you don't know the word anti-penultimate, it just means third to last. Anti-penultimate. So we're going to play this one. This is an absolute bop and a jam. It is Sock the Warrior. If you don't recall Sock the Warrior, you might when you see them, because we have played them before here on the show. Always really cool tunes, always amazing videos, and this one's no exception. They say, been lazy lately, wrote a song about it. That's all they got. Sock the Warrior. Let's play it. Video Games Part 2, Your Music Live.
Hey, just wanted to say, I'm real sorry I haven't posted any videos for a while.
But I've been playing video games!
I'm sorry that the house is such a mess. I'm sorry that we haven't been having sex. I'm sorry that I haven't been going to work. I'm sorry I've been being such a jerk.
But I've been playing video games!
And nothing in my life is as important to me when I'm playing RPG. I know I'm fine, I just left some scars, and I know these tactics are a far cry from the rim of the sky behind the silver stars. And if you look up in the sky, you might see a golden sacred sun breathing fire and telling tales of the black and the white. I'm sorry, what were we talking about again?
I've been playing video games!
Just the commitment to that big chant, that big hook. I've been playing video games. I love it. Sock the Warrior, something that I know many of you are going to go and listen to the full version of. And again, you can do all that down in the description. Have you had fun today? Yeah, we still got 2 tracks to go. But if you've had some fun, there's a button that looks a little bit like that. It looks like an old man's wrist. No, it looks like a thumbs up, and you can press it, and it goes bing. And it tells the YouTube robots that you've had a good time here today. So please go ahead and do that. You can share the show down there as well. Don't forget, it's DistroKid who keep the lights on around here. We simply could not do this show without DistroKid. And they have been sponsoring this show for 2+ years now. And we really appreciate their support. And if you are an independent artist and you want to release your music to all the places, go to DistroKid. It is simple. Many folks have done it here. This is the good thing about DistroKid. Like, you know how there's been some sponsored videos lately with some less than what's a nice way of putting this? Confident. Yeah, I can't even say the words. DistroKid have the backing of not only me, but if you ask anyone here in the chat, and if you go and you search online, yeah, look, with everyone, you're going to find someone saying, oh man, I don't like it because X and Y. But yeah, like, there's so many people and people right here on this community that use DistroKid, that have had success releasing their music with DistroKid, that I strongly recommend. All right, let's go with our penultimate tune. And someone who is probably fast asleep because they are over in Germany. And I should have played their song earlier, but I wanted it to be the penultimate song because I love this artist and I love their music so much. It is our mate Alex Backus, who has just a little jam for us. He says, Dear Pete and the YMLers, I released my last track for Songtember. I need to get back in the game, so here is just a little jam. Kind regards and all the best from Alex. So let's kick back and relax and enjoy our penultimate song. It is called Just a Little Jam. Alex Backus, Your Music Live.
Yo, 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 yo.
We're drowning on purpose, and I think we deserve this.
Yo, 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 yo.
We're drowning on purpose, and I think we deserve this.
Yo, 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 yo.
We're drowning on purpose, and I think we deserve this.
Yo, 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 yo.
We're drowning on purpose, and I think we deserve this.
Yo, 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 yo.
The one with the yo, 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 yo. Alex Backus famously had a song, The One with the Beep, a while ago, a few years ago now, and that's a cool little jam, nice little beat, nice little piano, and again, we've had a couple of examples of what you can do. If you think you're stuck and if you think you're not creating, just create something, and you could come up with a cool little jam, just a little jam, like Alex Backus has there, which is a cool little thing there. So hopefully Alex is able to catch this on the replay and check out the show. But thank you for sharing that one, and thank you all for being here. Look, we're only about 15 minutes over time. I just need to reduce the number of songs by just a couple more. Around the 30 mark over 2 hours seems to work for us, but every time I try to go 33 or 35, I just go too long. I need to stop talking as much too. Like right now. We just need to finish the show. We got a really special tune to finish off here. Our ultimate song is from an artist by the name of Never Tell, and they say latest single, which we made a video for using local friends here in Japan. The concept was that our singer was fired for making a cup of tea using a microwave, so we held auditions. Fair enough, right? Absolutely, I think so. This is a great track with an amazing video, so we're going to go out. It's about 4 minutes long, so feel free to say your goodbyes, but that's all you're going to hear from me. But don't forget, you can tune in tomorrow. We've got GarageBand Weekly tomorrow, and then next weekend we'll be back to do it all again with Your Music Live, GarageBand Weekly, the Happy Hour, the podcast. It is all happening around here on Studio Live today, so stay tuned. Head to studiolivetoday.com for all the stuff. Hit the thumbs up button if you had some fun. If you're watching on the replay, leave your comments down below. I'm always in the comments. I respond to each and every one of your comments that you leave on any videos, including this one. So go ahead and do that. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? I think you're going to really dig it. It is Never Tell and Afterglow to take us out on Your Music Live.